What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the Elder Scrolls Online. So last time we were trying to buy some stuff, I think, and it weren't going too well. So here are our team. I'm trying to get over to Skywatch, I think, at the moment to grab myself some soul gems, because I couldn't get any from those guys for some reason. But I had a bit of a mishap yesterday with my commentary. I was saying on one of my Outlast parts that I had a power cut and I lost my commentary for these few videos. The first one was fine, but the rest of it was just totally like non-registered, as if I ever even said anything, which is kind of strange. But never mind. It's kind of weird. It never usually does stuff like that to me with Audacity anyway. If you restore a project, it will come back, but it just couldn't restore the whole project. I tried a bunch of things, I couldn't do anything. But it doesn't matter. It just means I have to come back and basically talk over this video for you guys, which I don't mind really. I don't mind doing that, to be fair. So we're playing with a few people. We're playing with Daknar. Sis is back again. Volcanos, Draco, and I think Draco, is it Draco? I don't know. I think Draco dropped out after a little while. But Sis has been a really big help so far. He's like is it a Templar, the healer guys? I'm not sure, but yeah, he's one of them, and he's really useful. He's quite powerful too, so we've been slapping off some of these areas that I couldn't do before. Hopefully he'll be on for some more future videos, because he seems to really enjoy the game. And these loading screens as well have seemed to improve since the game first came out anyway. It seems like they're a lot quicker, because before I was having to sort of wait, and I wasn't saying anything, and I'd edit it out so you guys didn't have to sit for a minute loading screen, which we had in the past. And they've just been fine recently, only a few seconds, which is good stuff. Also, this new recording software is serving me quite well. I'm really loving it. Most of you have said the quality is really nice and the videos are really good and you're really happy with it. A couple of people have said, oh, the frame rate's bad and stuff like that. But to be fair, if you think the frame rates are bad on these videos, you're probably just ridiculously anal about it, to be honest, because, you know, I'm quite anal about it. I don't like really bad frame rates and stuff like that, and it doesn't bother me. It looks quite smooth to me, so, you know, for the most part, I say they're pretty good. Not perfect, I'd say, but pretty damn good. I'm happy. I do want to get a 4K card, but they're running about £1,000, and I'm not about to drop £1,000 on a graphics card, to be honest. I've got more important things to do with my money. Also, I need to buy the monitor, because my monitor's only 1080p.
What can I tell you about the magic?
You can sell me some fucking soul gems, because I was looking for them for ages yesterday. Sell me. So we need the level 10 to 19 ones, which are the minor soul gems. And you can see there that the filled ones are 450, and the empty ones are only 54. So you want to really use that soul magic, soul trap, to get a hold of that. And I think, did I unlock it last time, or it might be this video? I got a new power for, I think, getting a sky shard in a minute, and I put it on one of the guild things, and it's like one of the fighters guild, because a couple of you were asking to see that. Also trying to work on the mages guild, but it seems ridiculously difficult to like rank up the mages guild stuff. I think the best way to do that, really, if you've got mage light, is to maybe use that on PvP, because there's a lot of people going invisible, but then again, I don't know if that will add to your mages guild rank. I'm really not sure, but whatever. I can't seem to find an easy way to get it up. The easiest way I've found is just by finding those books. Is it the lore books? And they give you a little bit each time. I mean, they're pretty good, but you're gonna have to find a fuck ton of them to get anywhere. But yeah. Is that a player called Pie Eater? What a name. That's a beast of a name. So I think Daknar here is only a level 8, but he seemed to survive all the way through with us. Sis was carrying quite a bit. We got to an area where I think he'd already done, and we couldn't well, he couldn't aid us because he'd already done it. It just showed him as invisible, which is kind of weird. But we're heading towards, I think, the first hold waste right here, and we're going to go, I think we're going to go do that thing I was at before we came here. I was over at, was it the Covenant Defector or something like that? We were doing that, and we had to find them, and I thought that this mission would be the way off the island, because it's a boat at the end of the pier over there, and I thought we'd be getting off, but obviously not. Not just yet, not today. But yeah, let's get along here. I do want to look. I think, have I unlocked a new area yet? I think I might have one other area. I don't know if I can get to it though. I have to have a look. I've just been concentrating on this one and getting as much as I can down here. But I think the other area, it's either this character or my other one. I'm really not sure, but that'll probably have some lower level quests too in certain areas for us to do, which would be quite cool. I might give the gungeon, totally a gungeon, might give the dungeon a crack tonight. if a couple of strong people are on, because you definitely need a healer with you, and I'm not a healer. I'm trying to work on that with the restoration staff and some of the alliance stuff as well. I just need to keep ranking up so I can get extra skills. It's just difficult to get. I'm trying to go through all my messages here. I had so much stuff. So that's just raw materials there. That was a couple of days ago. Someone asking for an invite to the guild. I did invite everyone to the guild yesterday, so if you wanted it, you should have had one if you've sent me a friend request. I think I got all of them out. But thank you for sending me all this stuff. Someone, you know, it's really, really nice of you. I do appreciate it. You guys are awesome. You all send me stuff. And a lot of it I can't use yet because I'm not high enough level and shit. But I just tend to leave it in this messages area, and I'll grab it all out eventually and smash it in the bank or something when I clean that out. But yeah, thank you all so much. I don't even know what some of this stuff is. It's like a level 19 staff there that I can't use, but never mind. That's the stuff we got from the PvP, the level 15 shit, but that's for my other character. So I can't use that. But that will probably be quite nice stuff. If I leave it there and get it when I'm level 15, it'll probably be quite decent stuff. Someone asking there how to get to Cyrodiil. Well, first of all, you have to be level 10, I think, before you can get there, and then you have to press... I think you just press L or something. Is it L? I think it is. And then you select what team you want, and then you go over to the servers area and click on the one you want to join and stuff. It's a little bit complicated, but it can be done. More stuff. Rewards for the worthy. 10 days ago. Till I haven't played this much recently. Not at least on my character. No thanks! So much stuff. So much stuff. Okay, let's get on now. I think everybody's here too, which is always good. Yeah, the guys are here. Let's go. Let's move along. See, I mean, I know I was saying earlier about frame rates and stuff like that. I mean, it does skip here and there. You get a tiny little skip here and there or something, but stuff like that really doesn't bother me. I'm just not anal enough to care. It really doesn't fuss me, and most of you seem happy with it, so I'm good too. What you've also got to remember is when you're recording PC gameplay, your PC's got to take on the strain of the recording and the gameplay. And it's, you know, if I was playing without recording it would probably be, you know, perfect all the time. I'd never have any problems, but obviously because it's got to take on the strain of recording, it does get a little bit laggy. Also, I think because of my jittery mouse jumping around, sometimes I scroll, like, turn really fast and stuff. It can look like it's lagging, but it's not really. It's just me looking about really quick, shaking it or something. Really, I don't know. I don't really notice too many problems. I mean, if there are, then I'm just not seeing them, I guess. Because if there were, I'd do something about it. You know, I'd get a different program or lower the settings or something. But it just seems okay to me. I may, I don't know. Maybe I'll lower them a touch and see how we get on. But I don't know. It just doesn't seem enough to be a problem. And this area I was really struggling to get through it before. With these guys, we just demolished everything. But, you know, as I said, we've got Sith that's like level 30 something, but I was thinking, you know, even if you're like a level 12, 13 and there's 4 of you, you'll probably be alright, because, you know, you can just spread out the damage and whatever, and just need different classes, I suppose, different people doing different stuff. It works quite well with the guys I've got now, because I'm sort of running in, hacking and slashing, and these guys are sort of trying to heal me up, putting some defense around me. And we've got an archer there as well. Pretty decent setup. I'm liking it. That's a new mace. I need to check that out maybe, but I wanted to put on this ice staff because I'm trying to work on the staffs, aren't I? And while I've got the help, it can't hurt. Let's get up here. Also, what you've got to remember as well is that I record these videos in 60 frames per second. And most of the time it stays around 50, between 50 and 60. Sometimes if I get into an intensive area it will go down towards the 30s or something like that. But YouTube changes it, re-renders my video. This is every single video that goes onto YouTube gets re-rendered into a 30 frames per second video. So I have to render it in 30 frames per second. And I guess that could affect the frame rate a little bit, but it really shouldn't do too much. Because every video on YouTube is 30 frames per second anyway. There's no way to change that, I don't think. Because that's why they recommend if you upload something to YouTube, you do it in certain formats and stuff, so it can process quicker, so they don't have to... I think it's like, well, basically re-render it as much, process the file into their preferred format, I think. But I use the same one as most people. I just use MP4, and I think they say that Windows Media Video, or WMV, is the best one to use for YouTube or something, like for processing. But I mean, it doesn't bother me. I don't mind letting the videos process. Seems to give me the best quality final result on YouTube, so I've stuck to this one for quite a long time. But like I said to you guys, as you've seen in a couple of my videos, I had so many problems with my setup recently. My Sony Vegas, or my editing program, if you don't know what that is, has been messing up a lot recently. Like at the end of videos, it starts getting really glitchy and stuff, and flickering all over the place sometimes. Random pauses in videos I've had as well, and I think it's 2 videos that it happened with, and I've got them both re-uploaded and fixed, because there's nothing wrong with the video, so I know it's my editing software, which is kind of stupid and annoying. So I reinstalled all that, and it should be good to go now. It's kind of weird. I think certain programs don't work well with running together with other editing programs for me. I don't know. I suppose that's the thing with PCs. Every setup is different slightly, so it can be kind of hard to put your finger on a problem sometimes. I mean, you could have viruses and stuff as well that you don't even know about on your PC these days. That's why you've got to keep that antivirus up to date and stuff. And but I mean, there's even problems with those. You know, the antiviruses don't detect everything. Things get through them and get around them. But there's a new product I actually saw the other day on the market that looked pretty promising, called the IFreeMz stick or something like that. And you turn your PC off, and you plug in this USB stick, and it works to rid your PC of viruses while it's shut down, running on an operating system that's on the stick, rather than using your operating system, which makes it much harder for the viruses to fight back. So I think I might buy that and check that out, see if that helps. Yeah, I wanted to buy one of these guild perks here, the fighters, the mages, or the undaunted, and I was going to get this one because it just seemed pretty cool. It does magic damage, and I don't know what that's going to do at Blood Altar. I don't know what it's going to bring about, but I just thought I'd check this one out because it seemed cool as well, and some of the later ones seem nice. So yeah, I got this silver bolts. It's like a crossbow, which is pretty nice. I'll have to keep up with that, keep using it. And you get all these different ultimate abilities, don't you? There's so many different ones. I'd like to check out which ones are better. Like check out the ones for all of the guilds, but it's just going to be difficult to get it all the way up there, isn't it? Just get it. That's what he said. It's going to be difficult to get all of those ranked up to the top levels to get those. I'm not sure what level it is you have to get get the ultimate. I know it's around. It's between 10 and 20. But I don't know if ranking those up actually counts towards your experience, because there's so many different skill lines and stuff to rank up. I've got my head around it for the most part, I think. The best way to get XP I've found is either grinding or doing quests. Best way for it. A lot of people do the whole grinding thing where you go out with a few guys into random areas and just beat up loads of enemies over and over, where they keep respawning, because it is kind of like that in this game. If you beat a few enemies and then, say, run away a little bit and kill some other enemies, come back, oh, got an achievement there, nice, then you know, they'll respawn, so you just fight them again and keep doing that. And I saw that, I think, in one of my earlier videos. I just turned level 12 and we just went around fighting some enemies for a bit, and I was like a third of the way through the level or something. So yeah, it's pretty effective. Trying to use up these food items that I've got, and you guys pointed out to me, although I did notice it, I think I did check it out somewhere, if the food items are stackable, and they're not stackable, so you know, I'll have to remember to use each one. But I think I don't have that many anymore on me. I think I have one for magicka, one for stamina, and 2 for health. I think I've got a couple for health, but I've only got a few guar pies left, so I'll save my trotter pies, which I have more of, but give me less health, but I'll still save them for a little bit in the future. And that armor I just made as well is going to give me a nice little boost to the health. I'm quite happy with that. Kind of a cool little feature there. I don't know, I'm trying to get my head around the enchanting as well. I need to keep upgrading different potency, is it aspect improvement and potency improvement and stuff like that. I need to work on those. I bought I think the aspect improvement is the one for using stronger runes, and I bought that so that I could finally make some more glyphs out of those aspect runes I've had for fucking like a month or something and not done anything with. But yeah, you know, there's a few other games that I'm working with at the moment. That's why I think this one's slowed down a tad, but it's still going to keep coming. Been playing Trials quite a bit. I love that game so much. And I'm trying to do all the challenges for it, and I've actually got a ton of stuff stacked up for that game. It just needs editing and sorting out. I've got all the challenges recorded and shit. I just need to do the commentary over it and edit it out. There's probably a good 20 tracks that I haven't posted yet, but they'll be coming shortly as well. And what else? Outlast I'm playing at the moment. We finished The Wolf Among Us, which is fucking epic, and I can't wait for episode 4. It's going to be so fucking good. Watch Dogs this month, obviously going to be playing that. That looks amazing. But I'm in two minds at the moment on whether to... Whoa! I just got ripped over or something. I'm in two minds of whether to play it on the PC or play it on the Xbox One or the PS4. I think I'm probably going to go PS4 though, just because it'll be the best way to get the game out fast. Like, it's so much easier to record console stuff and so much less hassle. So I think I might go with that. And actually, I forgot to say, I don't think I've talked about it at all yet. They brought out that update I was talking about on some earlier PS4 videos. So we can record our PS4s with the Elgato HDMI capturing software, I think. You can now record your PS4 with. So that's good stuff. You don't need anything extra like we did before. That's good news. It's kind of annoying when you put 500 quid or whatever, or whatever you're paying, dollars or whatever, towards a console, and you can't record it. It should really have that feature built in. I can understand, like, they already do have existing systems in place to stop people from recording DVDs and Blu-rays, because obviously, nobody wants piracy and stuff like that, which is fair enough. And the Xbox 360, and I think I'm not sure about the Xbox One, but the PS4 and the PS3, you can't record DVDs or Blu-rays with them anyway. I know this because of trying to watch a DVD with my Elgato hooked up, and it won't let me. It says it's HDCP secured, so I have to disconnect that and just plug it into the TV to watch them. So, if the systems are already in place to do that, but still allow us to record games, so it's not using the same sort of system, I don't see why they delay that when it comes out. It's taken them a long time to sort it, to be honest. And yeah, also people know how to get around it already. You just buy an extra device that makes it work, and that's what me and most other people had to do. But now it's sorted, hopefully, so I won't have any of that hassle or problems. It's good news, good news, good news. Finally got round to it, at least. And that's the thing, the Xbox One hasn't really got much going for it at the moment. Like, a lot of people are slating the Xbox One and saying it's shit, just because it doesn't have the games and stuff, and the functionality isn't really all there. But they did have that advantage that when the console was launched, you could record it just like you could with the 360. But that's probably because, in all honesty, the Xbox One is in a huge amount more powerful than the 360. It's just not. But anyway.
Well, if you're here to end me, do it and be done. Tired of...
I'm not here to kill you, I'm here to free you.
It's about time. Steel and Stone, you've got to get me out of here. I've got to reach my Maroth.
I know you want to find your husband, but I was told to get you to the lighthouse.
He's there, trapped with the rest of the Talon troops. Has to be. Look, I'm not the one the daggers are after. They're after my Maroth.
Aren't you an officer?
I'm just a line officer. Not worth a chase across the ocean. Maroth Mash, my husband, is who they're after. Maroth was an advisor to King Kurag Gro Orsinium. He wanted out. A real life.